Hello everyone, my name is Pelisa Mafunda and I am a financial wellness coach. I've also authored this book called Healing the Wounds of Debt. I help people mindfully manage their personal finances, and I also help them with paying off their debt faster. I also help them practice gratitude, which I strongly believe it's one of the practices that help you tune into abundance, because the world we live in is the world that is filled with abundance. So I believe that if we tune into that world of abundance, we then get to, master this thing called life. So today, I'd like to welcome you on my YouTube channel, and I would like for you to subscribe on that button down there. Click on like and share so that a whole lot of other people can get to receive this message that I'm about to talk to you about today. So today I felt it very strong in my heart that I want to talk about starting with what you have where you are at. And I believe I'm one of the typical examples who started with what I have where I was at, and I get to see my business grow on daily basis. And when I started my business, I had no idea who it was going to service, considering the place that I live in. I'm in a rural town, and the services that I provide, when you talk about it to people, and they'll be like, yo, she wants to teach us about financial wellness, but she wants to take money from us. So I was around I am, let me rather say I'm in a town that has a whole lot of mindset that is like that. But I decided, well, it's okay, I will start anyway. I'll start with one client. I'll start because I have a dream. I will start either way with whatever that I had at that particular time. And at that time, what I had was knowledge, and I had social media. So I thought, let me take myself to social media and expose myself, be out there and tell people why is it important for everyone to be financially well, and kind of take away this mindset of people thinking Gucci financial wellness is only for certain people. I wanted to take that away. So I thought to myself, let me come here and talk about starting with what you have where you are at, because I believe that all of us have something to share, have something of value that you can share, but we are so stuck in this mindset that we either need funding, we need building, we need resources, and we don't think in ourselves that we are the resources, we are the funding that we need. We might not have actual hard cash, but if we start with what we have, with the information that I have, go out there, knock out there, and see who can assist me. Share your dream, share your passion, and someone else out there is waiting to assist you kick off, and not necessarily help you with money, because we, most of the time, 80% of the time, we don't start because we are waiting for money where I don't know where it's going to come from. So we then end up complaining and crying and tuning into all kinds of low vibration emotions that are not going to take us anywhere. So I would like for you today to say, okay, let me look, what skill do I have? What is it that is what is that one thing that I'm passionate about, that I can do effortlessly, that I can, that does not need a whole lot of money. If you want to start farming, you don't need to have a whole lot of yards to start outside. Do you have a yard where you can say, I'm going to grow the spinach, and the spinach, when it grows, I'm going to sell these bunches, and when it grows, and then I extend, and then it becomes potatoes, and then becomes cabbages, only on this yard that I have. And then after that, as it grows, someone else will take you seriously and see, oh, okay, so and so is serious about what they want to do. They want to start farming, but they don't have land, but they do have that small yard. So they started at the backyard and started to supply people around their community before they actually go out and want to supply the whole town. Maybe start with supplying the community. Then when you're done with the community, you can go to town. When you're done with your own area, maybe now you can move to the district, then to the province, then to the whole country. But don't want to start from the country while you can't even take care of your own community. So today I would like you to encourage I would like to encourage you to say, okay, what is it that I have? What is that one thing that I do? What is that one thing that I truly, truly, truly want? And instead of you focusing on what you do not have, can you just today and say, what is it that I have that I can actually do today? To say, oh, okay, I have this skill. I have a skill of, fixing our sofa. I don't know what's that thing called. I forgot its name. Where people that are designing sofas, the people that are taking old couches and fix them and then make them look nice. And then so today, if you say, okay, that is what I want to do, that's the type of business that I want to do, go to your next door and say, can I fix this for you? Just go and buy the material, and maybe don't look into making thousands of rands in with that one client. Just make sure that you do it properly and perfectly, in a way that the person that you have helped is going to say, you know what, if you want your couches fixed, go to so and so, he is going to fix them for you at a reasonable price. When you know that you are building your clientele, you are also acquiring the things that you don't have. I'm just making an example with a few things that I could actually think of. But what is mostly important, if you want to start whatever that you want to start small. Start with what you have. Forget of the things that you don't have. Look at the things that you have and try and find a way on what is it that you can do with these things that you have, because it's those things that are going to move you from point 1 to point 2, or from point A to point B, because you don't want to be stuck on the same position just because when you worried about what is it that you don't have, you are worried about who is going to fund you. So what if nobody comes to fund you? What if no one comes to fund you in the next 5 years? Are you going to stay there forever and be like, oh, okay, because there is no one who is funding me, let me rather sit here and wait until someone drops in front of me and fund me? It's not going to happen. It doesn't work like that. You've got to think, you've got to be positive and think out of the box and think to yourself, what is that one thing that I can do to make sure that I kickstart this business? If you want to sell something and you don't have the stock to kind of buy whatever that needs to be sold, go to the person who is selling the stock and say, hey, can I sell you these and you pay me commission? And see if the person says no, it's okay, because they don't owe you that. You must also know that they don't owe you a yes. If they say no, it's okay, move on to the next person and see, okay, with the same proposal, maybe after you have approached 5 people, then you will be able to, the 6th person or the 10th person is going to say yes, because whatever you focus on, you are going to get it. So if you are truly focused on wanting to do this thing, whatever door, when you knock into the door and go in there with a mindset that this is what I'm going to get no matter what, it is going to come to you. And your passion should speak to you. It should be of your values, of what you believe in, and it should not be about because so and so has done it and they are successful in it. That is not your passion. That is you envying that person who's actually doing what you think can actually take care of you. And that is why you see most of businesses not succeeding, because they didn't start a business out of passion or with the drive or with the vision of seeing it succeed with a long-term vision. They're starting it because they see Upelisa has started it. We see Upelisa is doing this and she's doing well in this thing, so let me start it as well. It's not going to work if you do it like that. But if you do it because you have a passion to it's either to help a person. I started a business in financial wellness because I had a passion in assisting people. I actually now started to understand the roads that I had to walk through in terms of me working at the casino, working at the bank. It was me for me to acquire the knowledge so that today I get to assist people the way I assist them, and I was passionate about it. So I want you today to just take time to yourself, sit down and take time to yourself and ask yourself a question. What is that one thing that I'm truly passionate about? What is that one thing that I do effortlessly? If it's cooking, go for it. Don't say I want to own a restaurant. You have a kitchen, you've got pots, you can maybe get 25 takeaways? Why don't you start there? Supply the people in your community and say, hey, I'm selling food at 25 rands, I'm selling food at 40 rands, whatever the amount of food that you want to charge. But start with what you have. Ask for, can I use this rice to cook so that I buy, can I use this chicken, I will buy it with the profits. Start with what you have. You know, you don't have to wait for you to go and rent a small space in the town so that you cook, and then people from town. It's not only the people who are in the CBDs and in towns that can actually buy from you. You can start, if you are in the in the location, or you are Sekasi, just start there, Ekasi, and see if this thing of yours cannot grow within the space that you have, because you don't want to be wasting money paying rent, doing that. Use the resources that you have if you are still small, and then grow little by little. So today I want you to take a moment and sit down and ask yourself, what is that one thing that you're truly passionate about? What is that one thing that speaks to you? What is this one thing that you think you can monetize? And what is it that you can do with what you have today to make it be successful, to take that first step, so that even if there is someone who wants to assist you, they find you on the road, they find you crawling. You don't want to be found standing there and only speaking, this is what I want to do, but I don't have resources. No, you don't want that. You want a person who's coming to you to assist and be like, okay, this is my vision, and I have taken these 2 steps. I'm just stuck because I can't access this and this and this. Then the person who assists you will be like, oh, you've got 1, 2, then I will give you 3 and 4, or let's go to so and so, maybe they can assist us with 3 and 4. But a person who is helping you must find you on the road, must find you walking, crawling, or rolling if you have to, but they must find you working towards achieving what you want to achieve, not just waiting there, standing for I don't know for who to come and assist you. Because truly speaking, we are in a world where everyone is looking out for themselves. Very few people are looking out for people. So now, if you don't look out for yourself by actually taking action towards your goals, then there is no one who's going to come back to you. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please do subscribe and do share and do leave a comment of what you think of the video. Going forward, I'm going to be using a whole lot of this, and if you are interested in getting the book, you can just contact me. I'm going to leave the link down on the comments, and also I'm going to leave the WhatsApp number that you can contact on the comments in if you want to find a book. Thank you so much.